All right, YouTube, we're back. In today's topic, we're going to be talking about the methods of training for Wing Chun. All right, we're going to be talking about pressure drills today and contact drills today, and the one range we have of training. All right, hope you enjoy this video. Subscribe to our channel, go to our Izzo Warrior Academy page or on Facebook, and we'll see you after this. So when it comes down to drilling, I think that there's two imperative methods that you use for drilling, regardless of whatever drills you are doing. All right, we got to take a step back to look at the ranges of fighting. I know that a lot of other systems talk about we have 5 ranges of fighting: kicking, punching, trapping, grappling. We only have one range, contact range. That's it. If Matt throws a punch, okay, it's contact range. Matt throws a straight punch, contact range. Okay, Matt throws a punch, contact range. You're either in range, or once something is employed, you're in contact range. When you get your mindset out of, ooh, he punches, well, I'm in boxing range. He punches again, I'm in trapping range. Punches again, well, I'm in kicking range. When you get your mindset out of transitioning in and out of those ranges and only go to one range, your game changes. All you're looking to do is get in. That is where Wing Chun becomes so aggressive, and also the problem that people have in the Wing Chun community, where they don't know how to close the gap. So that they have to adopt a boxing range, or they don't know how to get in tight past the trapping range and get into a grappling range or kicking, okay? All those, when you change your mentality, just go to contact range, you're good to go. That said, no matter what you do with your drills, you want 2 concepts, and only 2 concepts for anything you do: pressure and then bridging. That's it. So bridging is non-contact, right? And if you get a partner, you can have him, this is where you want to concentrate on your center line and your facing, okay? So if Matt throws a wide hook punch, this is where you focus on your center line, reinforcing your tool, and then your center line launching an attack, okay? Matt punches the other side. This is where the Wing Chun lives in the training of my center line is reinforcing that drill. So if my center line is not backing up my weapon and Matt keeps coming in, it goes to my shoulder. So I want to learn, put that up, the pressure comes in, oh, this is where my center line faces this. And then this is where my attack is launched off. It's not practical for the idea of combat, but you're training it, okay? It's for straight line attacks too. Okay, this is bridging. I'm bridging. There's no bridge made, he punches. I'm bridging, punches. I'm bridging, he punches. All my tools learn to be reinforced punches. Punch, punch. These are drills too where you learn that you don't need to make contact. I'm not even remotely close to him. But this is an idea where I learn about myself and the bridging aspect of this. Okay, punch low, boom, punch low, boom. All of my tools live there. When you take a feeding energy off of someone, you're learning how to bridge for yourself. Remember, I say in every fight you ever go to, you're the common denominator. So the initial bridging drills that you see Wing Chun people doing, which are really not effective in a fight, are not used to develop any kind of skill development of you punch. Oh look, that's how my Wing Chun's gonna work. No, you're learning how to reinforce you. You punch, boom, and you're there. Okay, my triangle, my center line is reinforcing a tool so that when contact is made, I know how to bridge, just for this. When it comes down to the other drills, okay, Bong Hop is a very infamous Wing Chun drill that you see, all right, begin, us do. And a lot of people don't think there's realism in this. Okay? There's several different things we're learning in here, and I'm gonna blow through this really fast. I'm learning to keep my center line faced on him, or turning. I'm learning that my other side is ready to go at any moment. If this is off, okay, my weapon is not ready to go. I'm learning that when I disengage, I have to recover and spring forward right away, and all of my weapons face into him. I feel pressure. Okay, go. I'm pressuring into him. I want to give him pressure that feeds into him and me at the same time. Okay? And again, I keep going back to one of the videos where I worked with Mike Van Beek, and he talks about the real rough energy. And Mike's a great guy. He's got a real practical application. But we're putting the training wheels on the tricycle before we advance to the bike, and then get the training wheels off that, and then go on our own, and then ultimately go to a unicycle where we are all balanced and we're totally in our element. This is the basics of pressure. Matt gives me pressure. I'm learning, oh look, my center line, now I gotta face into him. Pressure, pressure, pressure. This is, contact is already established and pressure is going in. We have several of these in Wing Chun, okay? This is one of them. You guys have seen Dan Chisao. More pressure, center line is taken. I'm learning to sit there and constantly go in to Matt while keeping my core structure, the right focus and pressure for me. It's not just a series of movements, which I think a lot of you guys are missing. These are self-exploratory to where, shit, how do I feel if somebody violates my good line? How should I feel here? How does that affect my hips? How does it affect my core? How does it affect my angles? How does it affect the motion of my shoulder? So you're taking a series of small movements and then going from your original drills, punch, boom, and then how do I apply, okay, well that's there. Do I have it? Oh, I have that structure when I do a bong lock. Okay, because it's on line with my center. I begin. Okay, here's my bong. All these things fit together once contact is established, okay? Then ultimately that's where Chi Sao fits in, all right? What is this? And we'll talk about this in the future. This is the half and a half, you know, the rolling, mat lifts, I lift. All of these things then come into play, center reinforced by that. When it comes down, time to disengage, bridge contact, and continue the fight. This is what we want. This is where it's important to where if you disengage, you have to learn how to continue that coming in. All of these drills that we wind up doing at Wing Chun, they just serve a purpose. And it's literally to once contact is established, you continue the fight going forward. How to receive energy at mat punches like that, you know, that kind of energy, or if Matt already has contact established and he pushes in, how to manipulate and feel this energy. Because there's only two types of energy, I said it, striking and grappling, boxing and wrestling. Those are the only two types of energy you're ever really gonna face in the street. There's nothing else out there. So when you learn how your body takes one type of energy, big hook punch, boom, oh, that's where I need to be to stop this. But where do I need to be to address this? Or contact is already established, you throw a punch out, hey, oh shit, contact is established. Now, how do I address that post-contact? If an energy keeps coming in barreling, how do I move? How do I face? Okay, so these are just ideas. When you get together with your training partner, take the two types of energy. Take them slow, take them fast, put them together inside of realistic energy. Hit each other fast, hit each other slow, give each other slight pressure, each other hard pressure, so you can move around in it. But it's always, they have to accompany with each other. Okay, that's the beauty of why Wing Chun I feel is superior when it comes down to the training aspects of it, because we don't spend 2 weeks on something and then just go in and start sparring with each other. We try to master a specific skill set and let that assimilate into our physicality and let it just appear when it wants to. So when you see us spending time on a ridiculous bong lock drill, it's got one movement, two, 1, 2. And this is all they're doing. Why is this not realistic? The realism lives in the fact that my hips are facing him in one movement, my elbow is dropping down and pistoning him in another movement. If I'm transitioning, I'm telling him where to go, he's feeling this where to go. And at any moment whatsoever, even though this is a drill, I'm feeling out of my weapons, 1, 2, 3, and 4, which ones are gonna launch forward if this turns into an actual fight. It's just contact, that's all it is. All right, so brace yourself down for the idea that anytime you do drills, you are simply exploring yourself as the common denominator in any fight. All right, so you just saw 2 concepts for drilling alone. Remember, there's infinite drills you can create in any school you're doing. Doesn't matter if it's a wrestling class, BJJ class, Aikido class, Hapkido class, Kempo class, Krav Maga. It doesn't make a difference. It's just you have 2 points of contact. No contact or contact. And then once contact is established, you got pressure. The pressure can be a fast boxing, striking type of pressure, or it can be a smooth, transitional, violent, grappling type of pressure, okay? So I said, wrestling, boxing. The 2 most important fighting elements out there. Doesn't mean they're superior, but if you bring a boxing and a wrestling mindset into your Wing Chun, your game will completely change. As always, make sure you train, adapt, and evolve your skill set every single time that you train. All right? Like our channel, please. Tell us what you want to see in the bottom of the comment section. Go on Facebook and like us at Izzo Warrior Academy. And as always, we'll see you on the next video.